Shell. I've been waiting here for you. I knew you would turn up. You are blessed. You've been lucky. I wish I got you last time. On guard. I'll let you try my Wu-Tang style.
I'd like to try your Wu-Tang style. Let's begin then.
All right, guys. So this Sunday, man, the Premier League is back. Arsenal are back. Big boy game against Man United at Old Trafford, man. The fixture list didn't do us any favours, bruv. What a fixture list. And it starts with one of our horror grounds, if we're being honest, over the years, a place that hasn't treated us well for various different reasons. We've been smacked up there, disrespected. The referees have bumped us. We've been cheated. We do not seem to have, I don't know, man. They seem to have something.
Oh, yeah, bro. You're forgetting one thing, though. We have won the league there.
We've won the league there. All right, we've got some good memories. Even the 98 season when Overmars just ripped up Gary Neville when we.
Well, once again, bro, that is where we went on to win the league. Yeah. It all started from that game.
Yeah. But generally, not a great stomping ground for us. But this is where we start our campaign this season. There's so many different spices involved in this game. Man United are trying to have a resurgence. We don't know if they're going to have one or not. They've made some decent-ish looking signings. They've obviously signed Sesko, which is relevant to Arsenal because
it's very ironic.
We thought he was coming to Arsenal. Not that necessarily he was the fans' fate or preference to go for him, but we just thought that's what we were going to be getting. And then also we end up with the player that Man United wanted. So it's all very, very strange, and it just makes for a great narrative. Yeah. So what's your thoughts and feelings on the game, bro? Like, are you confident? Yeah. Are you a little bit concerned because it's Man United, it's Old Trafford, or do you think we should be winning pretty easily? Or where are you with it?
No. You never think that you're going to be winning easily when you go to Old Trafford. No matter what.
Oh, some of our fans were.
Yeah, because they're just thinking with their hearts. They're not thinking with logic. Listen, Man United have been poor on many occasions. We've gone there. Many occasions we've had the better team or we've had the better form, and we've gone up there and been woeful.
Stink the place out.
Woeful. Like last season is just a prime example. Man United, that's their worst performing season.
They should have won that game.
In the Premiership, yeah. And they had the better chances. They carved us open on many occasions, and we should have gone there. We were like the team that was in their position, and they looked like the team that was in our position. It was just, and that's what can happen when you go to Old Trafford. I don't know what it is. It's a bit like Anfield in a way where they've just got this thing over a lot of teams. But going into this season, yes, I'm very confident because our squad is looking tasty. It's looking dangerous, and we had a decent preseason. And yes, they've got Sesko, but we've got Gyökerres. So I'm looking forward to that contest. But also, we've got Saliba and Gabriel at the back. So I don't expect them to give him nothing in that game. Where, yes, Man United got some decent defenders, but let's be real. It's not Saliba or Gabriel.
You know what, bro? You make a really good point there, and it just brings a smile on my face that we can actually say that. Even though it's been a few years now that we've had this combination at the back, how good is it that we can go places with that confidence, that level of confidence because our defenders are so good, our goalkeeper is so good. You know, guys, honestly, 7-8 years ago, under Emery and just before that with Wenger, our defenders were Mustafi, Koscielny, Papadopoulos. Who else? David Luiz, who everyone raves about. For some reason, Arsenal fans love David Luiz.
And don't forget Marapanos.
Oh, yeah. Kolasinac.
He went. Do you remember he played at Old Trafford one game?
Bellerin. It was awful. Like, honestly, it was awful. We were signing Chelsea rejects as goalkeepers, which I guess we're still doing this summer, to be fair. But at least we're not signing it as our number one. You know what I mean? We've got a legitimate top quality goalkeeper at the back. We've got legitimately probably the best centre back pairing in the league at the back. We've got the England's up and coming left back at left back. We've got one of the best right backs in Ben White and Urian Timber. It just feels so good to be able to go there with that level of assured confidence. That we won't concede stupid goals or give them any chances.
Definitely. I mean, that's another reason why going there. We should be going there with full of confidence, but also be very, very wary because it is still Man United and it is still Old Trafford.
Of course.
And we do tend to sometimes just do silly things at the back, which lets teams in. And Man United are one of those teams that are bloody good at taking advantage of that. If you make mistakes, they will punish you even though they don't, well, you know, their team is not as superior as it used to be. But like you said, with the signings they've made, it's an unknown quantity now. It's an unknown quantity with Mbeumo and Cunha. We don't know how actually, you know, yes, they were good at their clubs last season, but now it's a bit of pressure for them now. They have to perform. They have to get results for the team. And obviously, they've still got Bruno Fernandes, fantastic player.
An interesting fact about Cunha and Mbeumo at the moment, and it's only important for the point I'm going to make, they haven't yet scored for Man United. And
that's another thing that bloody concerns me, because it's Sod's Law coming to play here.
There you go. You know? So I'm not saying that to belittle or to try and score points. I'm not saying that for banter. I'm saying that because I think
it's Sod's Law.
It's Sod's Law. Sesko, it's Sod's Law. You know, that concerns me. But I go into the game pretty much like yourself, bro. I'm quite confident. There is that slight concern because it's Old Trafford and Man United are an unknown quantity, but I think we've got a lot of power in our team, not just at the back, but going forward as well. What we saw against the Athletic Club on Saturday was very, very promising. It's very encouraging. And if we do start the game with Rice, Zubimendi and Ødegaard, with Saka on the right, Gyökerres, and then one of Martinelli and Madueke, I think that's some good firepower there. So I'm going into that game quite confident. Who would you say is their danger man? Is it still Bruno Fernandes?
Yeah, definitely. Bruno Fernandes is the key to them being creative. Also, everyone's forgotten, because he got injured, is Amad Diallo. This guy is tricky. He's bloody tricky. He's tenacious.
It's a good test for Miles, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's a good test. It's not going to be. You can't just go, oh yeah, you know, I got this. No, he's very wary of him. And then the fact that you've got the pace of Cunha and the power and pace of Mbeumo with their new striker. Obviously, he's not been there a long time, so he's just got there. So he, you know, but like you said, it's Sod's Law. That Sod's Law thing is playing into it again. So those are the danger key areas for me as well. Is Fernandes.
Got a question for you, bro. Just regarding the starting 11. The starting 11 kind of picks itself, but I'm just going to ask you for your team and ask you who you're going to start. Starting with the goalkeeper. There's one or two contentious positions. That's why I feel it's worthy to go through it. Although the team does kind of pick itself in other positions, I just want to get your take on the 11 as a whole. Starting in goal.
My team would be Raya in goal.
Yeah, agree.
Right back, I'd go with Ben White because he has looked sharp as hell, and I think him and the Saka thing, they've got their thing back again. I don't know what it was, but yeah. Not it would have been Timber, but Timber looks like he's not quite 100%.
Well, Timber's only just come back, and I think that's the only reason why I think Ben White will start, because I don't think Urian is 100%, whereas Ben White has been flying through this preseason.
But for me, Ben White looks back to his best. Obviously,
agreed.
Gabriel Saliba, like you said, Calafiori looked good when he was on in the first half, but I'm going with Lewis Skelly. Just put him back in there.
Going with Lewis Skelly.
Yeah, going with Lewis Skelly.
The thing is, Calafiori came off again, didn't he?
He came off, and I'm not sure again if he's 100%. That's an
injury. Yeah, you never know with this guy. You just never know.
So I just think, you know what, play it safe. Miles, you got the nod, but I want
to see question, bro.
Head on.
If Miles and Ricardo are both fully fit, who are you going with? Are you still going with Miles? If they're both, let's say they're both absolutely ready to go.
I think I'm going with Miles because
okay.
Because he's quicker. Because that's the one thing I'm Calafiori. If he just had a bit more pace, I'd be so comfortable with this guy all the time. But it's just that when he goes forward, he can't get back as quick. That's what worries me a little bit. Yeah. The midfield is easy. Zubimendi, Rice, Ødegaard, simple things there.
Yeah,
for me, not a worry. Saka, Gyökerres, and I'd probably start with Martinelli. I think I'm starting with Martinelli because I think he's got that something's come back to him. If he's got that something in him again where he wants to attack that fullback,
that's something called Noni Madueke. That's what it's called.
That's good because of the system that.
Here comes Noni.
Because of the system that Amarin plays, the three at the back, I think there'll be some space for Martinelli to really attack and open up. And with Gyökerres and his runs,
I agree with your front six. I would say that I would like to see Noni Madueke start this game, but if Arteta goes with Martinelli, which I expect him to, I'm not mad at it. It makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, it makes sense. But if he goes with Noni Madueke, that'd probably excite me a bit more.
I think
I'd love to see that.
I think he's going to go with Martinelli only because obviously Madueke was away, he had a holiday, and he hasn't played a full. If he'd done the whole preseason, Madueke, I believe I would then say
he kind of has though, bro. Remember, he was playing in the Club World Cup, so it's not like
but I mean with us though, with us.
Oh, okay. Oh, learning systems and stuff like that.
Yeah, if he had the full preseason, he was here and he was playing like all of the games as well with Martinelli, then we could go right. Yeah, I think he would probably get the nod, but I would start. I would have liked to have gone with Madueke, but he hasn't been with us long enough. I don't think so. Where Martinelli knows, he knows what it is. He knows what it is.
Fair. Just two quick questions for you, and then we'll wrap up. But Max Dowman, do you expect to see him on the bench?
Potentially he could be on the bench. No, he could be because our bench is going to be good now. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be packed. And do you know what else, bro, is interesting as well? But now you mentioned the bench, I just have to get this in quickly. We will know what players will be leaving the club. That bench will tell us who's leaving. Yeah? So I do expect Dowman to be on that bench.
To be honest with you, bro, I think we've seen that anyway. The fact that Zinchenko didn't play a minute at the Emirates Cup. Trossard, Nelson. They're trying to run with this Trossard.
These guys would normally be on the bench, though.
Exactly.
So come Sunday, if
I think we already know.
They're gone, right? They're 100% gone.
They're gone.
So I do expect to see Dowman on the bench.
Okay. All right. And lastly, bro, this is probably the most important question of this video. What's your scoreline and scorers?
Right. So the scoreline is probably I'm gonna go with 2-1. 2-1 to Arsenal, and it'll be Gyökerres and Rice.
Ooh. Okay.
We'll be winning 2-0, and
I like that.
They'll get a late one. I mean, when I say late, stoppage time late.
All right, we're going with sequences as well. Okay. I agree with your scoreline. I'm going with 2-1 to the Ars. I'm going with Gyökerres, but I'm going also with Saka to score.
Okay.
And I think it'll be 1-1, and then we'll score the winner with maybe 15 minutes to go. That's what I'm going with. So yeah, guys, let us know your scorelines in the comments below, please. Please do. Be interesting to get your thoughts on the game. How confident are you? Are you as confident as me and Jewel? Let us know. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share. And of course, drop your scorelines in the comment sections below. For now, I'm Elts. This is
Julz.
Peace out.